G'day to ya. Triple Odd here, just speaking words of life, hope, and destiny. And I wanted to take a little journey down what we've learned over these last many years of coming out here to South Carolina. And many of you don't know, but we moved out here in an RV, all 55 of us. No, I'm like, there's only 16 of us at that time, probably in the RV. Or 13, I don't know. It's a long story, a lot of kids, a lot of time. We've had 3 kids since we've lived out here. So, you take 16 minus 3, that's 13. So anyway, we were there and we had a good time, had to live there for 2 years. So God bless anybody who's going through that journey. It's exciting and exhausting. And in that process, me and my wife had to relearn how to, we had to learn how to have boundaries, how to be able to love each other. Like for me to love her as Christ loves the church, and for her to learn how to go through that whole thing of submitting, respect. Those were just words that were foreign in our love language, in our relationship language with each other. Completely foreign. We didn't know it. We couldn't do it. But we've learned. And that was the main thing that the Lord was training us in at that time, was how to accept His words and reformat how to love each other. Like I said, for me to love her, like as a church, as Jesus loves the church. So I'm laying down my life. I'm learning how not to defend myself, how not to be angry or all these different things that will come across us as men. And for her, it was learning how to say she respects me, learning how to even come forward at times and say, I will submit to you on these things. And it was big. I mean, it was very big for her, because submission was a word that meant like torture and bondage and all these negative things. And she walked through the road and learned how to go through that. And it was like I said, it broke through. It was amazing. As a man, it was amazing to have my wife tell me she respects me. Tell me she would submit to these things. Not that I was lording it over. We would bring things forward. And then it became a thing where we would do it to each other just to encourage each other. That she'd write an S, and it meant submission. And it just brought life. So instead of bringing death into our relationship, which sometimes we do as married couples, we'll say words that just are harpoons of death at each other. And this was just the opposite. We were trying to bring life to each other. So anyway, I just wanted to deposit that into y'all to say, look forward, gain the Lord's heart, learn how to love men, learn how to love your wives as Christ loves the church, and women, learn how to submit to your husbands. It's really difficult. It can be really ugly to you at this point to ever even think about that. But if you can, join the journey. God bless you today. We'll talk more again.